everyone. If you're new here, I'm Kate. This is Jim. This is the most positive community throughout social media, but tonight, there may be a little bit of drama. So, we'll see what happens with all of that. I'm just gonna wait for everyone to pile in here real quick. Or not quickly. I don't know. Whatever happens.
We have a slow connection.
Yeah, we do have a slow connection. But John Listerman says hi, guys. Hi, John Listerman. Jesus says hi. Hi, Jesus. Ronnie B Live. Hi. Josh. Hi, how you doing? Ellie Baker. Hey, Baker, just friends. Hi, Ellie. How are you? Steven says hey. April says hey, 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 hey. Estagio says hey. Hola. I don't know if you speak Spanish or not. I was just like changing up saying hello because I feel like I was saying hello too many times. Mystery says hello. Hi. Lily says hi. Hi. What state are you at? We're in America. We're heading east. I don't exactly know what state we're in right now. We've just been traveling for so long. At some point it all just blurs together. Hey Zeus, how's it going with you and your mom on social media? What was that? Was that Siri?
Siri wants attention.
Hi,
Katie.
Hi. My mom continues to put, us, out on her social media, in whatever way she feels like.
Hi, Myra.
Hi. And I believe that it's inappropriate, and I want her to stop, because not only is it damaging to my mother and I's relationship, or what is left of our relationship, but not only that, but if she really did care about me, she would realize that, whether she's saying the truth or whether she is manipulating information to make things seem worse or whatever, that the way that things are happening and whatnot, the way that she, I haven't personally watched any of her videos or anything. However, enough people.
And I don't tell her about the videos either because I don't watch them either. Just putting that out there. Kate does not get info from me.
No. But
about her mom.
We get information from other people that do watch some of the content. And at this point, it's not only damaging to my relationship, like I said, or what's left of my relationship with my mother. It also, when people put bad things out there, whether they're true or manipulated, about Jim or myself, if she truly loved me, she would realize there's some people out there who, the word for them, I guess we call them haters, that they are very, very, very intent on ruining Jim's life. And now that I'm a part of his life, that may or may not include me. And if she truly wanted what's best for me, then she would realize that making things look worse about him or worse about us, and then just putting that out on social media, like, that's not just damaging to our relationship, that's also damaging to us. Like, does she not understand that that could hurt us? Like,
not our relationship, but she means like physically, like people could literally come hurt us.
Because there are people who have threatened things. There are people who, like when I disappeared, it was because there was legitimate stalkers. It was like freaky.
And 40% of that came from her mom. It was because of the stuff her mom was putting out.
So all I have to say is,
it could compromise your safety system, Mama Jala.
Yeah, it could compromise.
It does compromise our safety.
Yeah. So if you truly care, like, Mom, I'm talking directly to you at this moment in time. If you watch this broadcast,
and she will. She does.
Okay. If you truly care about me, please don't do things that could put me in harm's way. Because whether I don't know who you're communicating with, or blah, 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 if you're just doing this on your own, whatever, but there are people who, whether they say their intentions or this or that or whatever, sometimes people don't always... There are lots of good people in the world, but sometimes there are people out there who, they say one thing and then it actually means that they're going to do something else. So they may say that this is their intention. Their intention is actually, you know, contrary to what they said. That's all I'm gonna say.
And it probably wouldn't hurt to address the idea. I don't know if your mom has this idea, but the idea that if I was out of the picture, that you would go running home.
Yeah, no.
That if anything ever happened to me, where would you be?
Where would I go? If
Where would
anything
you
ever
go?
happened to you?
Yeah.
I would use my phone, because obviously I have my own phone. I would use my phone to find where the nearest Catholic church was, and from there I would find a Catholic convent or social whatchamacallit, like what are those called? Like where, like for people who are in transition, and then I would from there I would go into a convent, because if I'm not going to be with Jim, the next route that I would pursue in my life would be to go into religious life. So as like a, like a nun, like a sister, just to, because that is something that I've, thought maybe not. Like if I didn't have kids, what would I do with my life? And that's something that I've been thinking about a lot. Like after I after I decided not to go back to college, for the spring semester, I was like, well,
Moderators, please watch the comments. Thank you.
so like if I, end up with Jim, there's like certain scenarios, but what if I don't end up with Jim? Where would I go? What would I do? And I was like, well, if I don't want to be a teacher, what would I want to do? And if I don't want to be a teacher and I don't, end up married, what would I want to do? And so I was like, well, I've thought maybe I would want to go be a sister, because then I'm very I really love my God, and I'm very I don't judge anybody for what you believe or whatnot. I'm not trying to shove my beliefs down on anybody else, but personally, I'm a Roman Catholic, and I am very steadfast in that. So for me, that's a huge part of my life. So I was like, well, if I'm not going to be married and I don't want to be a teacher, well, maybe that would be what I want to do with my life. So if Jim was out of the picture, that's where I would go to a convent somewhere.
Now, what would your reaction be to your family if anything ever happened to me due to the stuff that they're putting out there?
Oh my gosh, I would probably never speak to them again. I can't even imagine. That would honestly, it would break my heart more than anything. It wouldn't be there would be a lot of bitterness, but I would get over that bitterness in time, and all that would be left would just be like true and utter heartbreak that my family would be capable of doing such a thing. Do you know what I'm saying? That my family would go so far to,
Well,
yeah.
now I have two questions. Number one, do you believe that the way that they're acting could put us in danger?
Yes.
Two, do you believe that their intent is to put us in danger?
I don't know.
I don't think so. That's just me.
I don't think so.
I'm giving my opinion. I don't think so.
They're my parents. I don't think they genuinely want to put me in harm's way, but
I think they want me out of the picture and they want you home. And they're trying to do whatever it takes to make that happen, but they're doing the exact opposite, and they just don't realize it. They're listening to haters. They're sabotaging they're sabotaging themselves. And they think they're sabotaging me, and they're not. They are putting us in harm's way. They are absolutely putting us in harm's way, but they're not sabotaging our relationship. They're not ruining anything on our platforms. They're just making themselves look worse. And realistically, they're good people, and they just want their daughter back. And I think Caitlin gets that.
Yeah.
But if there's ever going to be you finish that. You finish that thought.
If I am ever going to, really rekindle that relationship with my family, then obviously my relationship with my siblings is separate from my relationship with my parents. Like I don't per se correlate, what my parents are doing, or anyway, I don't per se correlate what my parents are doing with what my brothers are doing, because like that's clearly two different things, two different realms. I left home not really due to my brothers, obviously. I left home a lot due to how my relationship was going with my parents at the time. So obviously, for me, if I'm ever going to have a relationship with my parents again, you know, I'm always going to love my parents. I'm always going to pray for them. I'm always going to, like I said, they're always going to have a place in my heart. You know, they're my parents. But if I'm ever going to be on like speaking terms with them again, then they need to, I'm not saying they need to go off social media and be hermit crabs, but like stop mentioning us on social media just because it's not, it's not, just no. I don't even, just no, please. Just please. That's all I have to say. So I'm just gonna scroll back through all of these comments and catch up real quick. Oh wow, there's a lot of comments. That's a lot of comments. Okay. So Jeff Prindle, America's a good place to be. Yes. Myra, hi Jim and Kate. Hi Myra. So this is happening for you both, says Tim Lemangelo. Yes, thank you. Cheddar Cat says hello. Hello. Jeff Prindle says hashtag social. Thank you. Nightbot says subscribe and change for positivity. Instagram, Jim_Soroka.
And if you want Kate's book, go to my Instagram bio. It's in the bio. Kate's book. Jim_Soroka. Go ahead.
Kenneth, how's my friends doing today? Oh, we're actually Keith.
Hi, Keith.
What did I say?
Kenneth.
I am so sorry.
You're tired.
I am tired.
All right.
We're good.
Hi, Franco.
Hi.
Myra.
Me and my mom had a really bad relationship. Made me want to be a good mom to my kids. Yeah, that's how I feel. Franco, what's up, guys? We're just moving along, traveling. Tim, hello, y'all. Let's see. Katie, hi Katie. She says hashtag social. Nightbot, subscribe to Spread Positivity. Instagram, Jim_Soroka. Stephen Arpa.
Starfa. Stephen Arpa, welcome on. How are you?
Hi.
Sarfa. And Dinah Dutton, welcome on. Dinah Dutton.
Sonny
Lucas.
Your mom.
Oh, Sonny, how are
Hi.
you? You don't know him. He's been around for a long time.
Your mom is just pushing you further away. Yes, that's completely accurate. April, do you think it would be better to watch them instead of getting secondhand info? Just a suggestion. I emotionally, I'm not in a place to be watching what my mom is putting out there. Hey Jesus, I hope she does change that stuff and she gives you respect on social media. Thank you, Jesus. We already read that comment. Jeff Prindle, it's a very hard subject to deal with. I feel you're doing great dealing with it. Hashtag positivity, hashtag prayer, hashtag faith. Thank you, Jeff Prindle. April, do you think if you called and asked her to stop, she would? I don't know. Franco, I know, right? Shannon, as a mom myself, that just makes me sad. It's mean. Yeah. Franco says hello, Kate. Hi.
Yes, we're in Wyoming, Franco. You'd make a great missionary, Kate, says Kimberly Moretto.
Thank you.
What's going on in Wyoming? Asks West if he's still here. We are just passing through Wyoming. What are the requirements to be a nun? Asked Mikey.
It
depends on the order.
Yeah. I will say if I ever went into a religious order because who knows, craziness, I don't see that happening in my near future but if I ever did go into, I definitely wouldn't be a religious order where was it a contemplative where all you do is basically pray all day. I would definitely be in one of the orders where you're doing like more missionary work and whatnot.
Mr. G, thank you very much for the $2 super chat. I know we're super delayed, but we're going to try and catch up here.
Yeah.
Shannon Jensen says it's dangerous what she's doing. So sorry to hear that. Stay strong and continue to be wise.
Thank you.
Makes me sad just to listen to what's going on, says Jeff.
Yeah.
Shannon Jensen says, I agree with Jim. I don't think they could intentionally cause harmful behavior. They don't know Jimmy's got experience. See, here's the funny thing, is they don't realize what they're doing is putting their daughter in harm's way, and I'm the one that's dodging the bullets. I'm the one that's helping her dodge the bullets. Like, people have come after her People that are stalking because their parents are putting out information about her, and then these stalkers want to know more about her. Guys, when she left from where was it? Where was it when we first separated? When we separated?
Oh,
Laguna. When we were in Laguna, there was a stalker, guys. Caitlin left early because of a stalker, and that stalker came from her mom's broadcast. It was somebody from her mom's broadcast. All right, where are we at? And that was, I confirmed that. That was legit. And we weren't talking about it because we didn't want to bring attention to it. But now that we're all the way out here, we're safe. Or Kate's safe. I'm never safe, but April Michelle says, as a mom, I don't think she understands what social media can do. She's just hoping to get close to you in any way possible. Yeah. Do you feel that's accurate, Kate? I shouldn't be answering. I agree with you on that, says Josh. Latrice, welcome on. Hi, guys. Just came in. Don't know what's going on. Just have to watch the replay. All right, Latrice. Get right with the family, says West. What are your thoughts, Kate? I think you've made every conscious effort to make things right, but they're continuing to make things worse.
I just want them to give me space. And continuing to talk about me on social media is not giving me that space.
Caitlin and I were talking about possibly stopping to see them, or at least, well, I would drop Kate off. I obviously wouldn't go, but drop Kate off to see her parents when we were coming back to PA, and then her mom pulled this stunt, sharing text messages. Caitlin's like, they're never going to stop. Caitlin doesn't want to go see them. I was the one that recommended it. Kate, who recommended for you to go talk to your parents?
He did.
To stop in and say,
he actually did.
Yes, to go and see her parents. But her parents are committing, just erroneous things, and it's not. Caitlin doesn't feel safe to be around her own parents because of the way that they're acting, and that's not me. That's not brainwash. That's Kate. That's Kate.
It's me.
That's her personality. This is her. This has nothing to do with me. That part of it has nothing to do with me. I'm the sounding board. I listen to Caitlin. I don't tell Caitlin. I listen Caitlin when it comes to her family. Do I have my opinions? Absolutely. But if I were to give my opinions between Kate and I, then I'm poisoning the water. Do you know what I mean? I would be harming our relationship if I were to share more about what I felt on her parents. I'd love to tell her how I felt about her parents, but we don't talk about that. Rodney B. Live says, next topic moving forward. Well, Rodney, there's a lot of people with a lot of questions. So tonight will be, Jay Slice looks hypnotized as Brando. Welcome on, Brando. Kate, is anyone else from your family watching your live stream? Watch your live streams?
I don't know.
Yes, there is.
There's. Okay.
I told you who. I told you who. He was in the other broadcast.
Oh, yeah.
Hello, you two. What's up, Tracy Coey? Welcome on. April Michelle says, I do think it's possible for all of you to get along one day. She definitely loves you and cares about Jim. She is just handling it wrong. She is heartbroken and maybe confused. I think she's being led by the wrong people. And Diane, if you're watching this right now, if there's any word of advice that I would give you, as far as I've been on this social platform for 4 years. 4 years, okay? If there's one recommendation, stop talking to the haters, because they will get in your head. They will mess with your head. Some of those people that you're talking to used to be my friends. They were people that I talked to when I first got on social media. They were all nicey nice with me. And then they got in my head. And were trying to get me to do bad things. And now you are doing bad things. And I don't think you realize you're doing bad things. Because they got in your head. And they're trying to convince you of what you have to do to get your daughter back. But they're wrong. They're wrong. It's not working. All right, where are we at? Oh my gosh, holy comments. Okay, where are they at? We're that far behind. Okay, I try to keep my personal life off social media, but when I'm forced to say something on social, I feel so disappointed more than anything, says Jeff Prindle. Yeah, for sure. Good for you, Kate, says Josh. What's up, Jimmy? Welcome on, says Franco, sorry. Hey, my friends, good to see you. Good to see you too, Keith. Thanks for being here, Keith. Guys and girls, thank you for bearing with our comments, bearing with us here. #social, says Jeff. Thank you for that. Kimberly Moretto says, I lost my mom and dad at a young age. It sucked not having her for wedding and kids. Please try and come to see Compromise. You will regret it. Kimberly Moretto, I agree with that 110%. Is it the appropriate time?
Right now, I don't see how we're going to reach a compromise right now. I need time. I just need time.
But my own personal opinion, I think that they should try and mend things as soon as humanly possible. Right now is not going to happen. But I think that it's important for the future. I definitely agree with that. April Michelle says, hopefully, not that anyone asked my opinion, but hopefully this will help your mom give you the space you need. Hopefully. What do you think?
I just, yeah, I hope so.
Ellie Baker says, I really hope she calms down and gives you the space you need. I do not have a relationship with my mother much at all. Long story, but I do know what Jim and you say is correct. If they keep on, it's just going to keep pushing you.
Yeah.
Franco says, sucks that we couldn't meet in person. Hopefully you guys will come back again. Absolutely, Franco. Marco, welcome on if you're still here.
Hi.
I'm Jim. This is Kate. This is the most positive community throughout social media, but tonight we are talking about Kate, so it's interesting. Alicia, welcome on.
Hi.
Thanks for being here. Are there buffalo in Wyoming? I have no idea.
There are.
Rich Kleiman,
We just
welcome
haven't
on.
seen any.
We have not seen buffalo. Rich Kleiman says, hey guys, hope the traveling is going well. Sorry, Kate. You have to deal with this, says Rich. Thank you, Rich. Wyoming is a great place. I love that area, says Steven. Yes, there are buffalo in Yellowstone.
Yeah.
Cool. My connection is crap tonight, says Tim. Bummer.
Aww.
Really? Dang, guys. Yeah. Kate, I don't know why stalkers like coming after you, says Jesus.
Hi.
Because she's very pretty, she's very intelligent, and she seems to be naive, but she's not as naive as you think. Tracy Apple, welcome on. How are you? I was in Wyoming in 2016, going to Denver. Great and beautiful state, says Jeff Prindle. Josh Cook, thank you very much for the $20 super chat. You are becoming stronger by the day, says Josh. Talking to you, I'm assuming. Yeah. I'm in Colorado, says Emma Gendex. Awesome, Emma. I don't get it why Kate's mom is on Periscope and talks a lot of things. Bro. Where in Wyoming are you, asks Emma Gendex? That is classified. I'm happy that Kate is safe with James. Thank you, Jesus. That's the thing. Like, her parents don't realize that she could have ended up with any dude who works on social media. She could end up with any dude who does this for a living. But no, she ended up with the dude who is genuinely, like, actually out for her goodwill.
It's true.
Like, she could have ended up with a dude who doesn't care, who cares about himself more than her. No, Caitlyn comes first in my life. Literally, Caitlyn comes before myself. It comes through everybody else. Caitlyn, guys, when Caitlyn did not want to be around her family, Caitlyn came before her parents. Her parents were there for me. They were very good to me. Now, the way that they've been behaving, I'm not a big fan of them anymore. But the way that they treated me very well. They were very good to me. Her mom was there for me when I really needed someone there. Her mom was really good to me. I will admit that. Her mom was really good to me. And her dad was super respectful of me too. They allowed me around a house all the time. I was with Caitlyn 24/7. They did great things for me, and I'm so grateful. But the way that they're behaving now, it revokes that. It overpowers it. It's just, there's no excuse because they don't realize that they're legitimately putting our lives in harm's way. Every moment they speak, they're feeding the hate, and it is putting us both in harm's way. All right, where are we at? I have the case saved with James. Franco says, like, does she have other kids to take care of? All I did was read the comment. Mizail, привет, Jimmy, тебе и твой подруге из Руси. Нет, Рус, люблю Рус. Английский? Американский. Нет, Рус. Jayhawk says, hello, hope you both are doing well. Congrats to Kate on her book. Thank you, Jayhawk. Guys and girls, if you want to read Kate's book, go to Jim_Soroka on Instagram. Click the link in the bio. T28 says, maybe some kind of therapy so she can see where you are coming from. She's talking about your mom, saying your mom needs therapy.
I don't know. Maybe.
I'm not touching that comment. Yes, mend it now, says Kimberly Moretto. It's not mendable right now because they're not being reasonable. One of my biggest what do I always say? One of my mantras
is that
you can't reason with unreasonable people. You can't reason with unreasonable people. And right now, because of their behavior and their fear, they are currently unreasonable people. They are not indefinitely unreasonable people. They have been reasonable before in the past. But right now, due to their fear and they're listening to the haters and their actions, they're currently unreasonable people. There's no way to mend things right now. Until they subside their actions and remove themselves from social media, I really don't see a way where anything's going to be mended. And you're talking to the dude who spends 24/7 with Kate. I can tell you for a fact, this girl will not talk to her parents until her parents remove themselves from social media. Kate's like, if they're gone for a year, maybe then. And like, they don't realize that they're not, it's a lot. They've made it a lot worse than they realize.
Yeah.
Kate tells me these things. It's not coming from me. It's coming from her. Snowy Plover says, "Are you saying you did not watch what your mom said lately, yet are commenting on it?"
We get information from other people and
People that we trust,
yes,
genuinely trust, not just random people. Random people come in and they try to stir the pot. We don't listen to them.
Yes.
We have genuine informants that watch the broadcasts. Tim and Joe says this must be exhausting for you both when you're just trying to live your lives. Oh, beyond. Gracelyn says, and not even for me, but for Kate. Not being rude or ugly, I see wrong on both sides. I've seen there with my mom, and it did get better. She's just trying to mom concern, and you don't understand it until you have kids of your own, says Gracelyn. Thoughts?
I think that the way that my mom has went about things is completely inappropriate. I understand that she does love me and she does care and she is concerned. However, I think the way she's gone about things is completely inappropriate.
And to say that there's wrong on both sides, sorry, totally inaccurate. Caitlyn tried to mend things. Caitlyn tried to do things the right way, and her parents locked her out of the house. She had nowhere to go. All right? Guys, I left my apartment to move into the car with Kate because she had nowhere to go. Because her parents locked her out and were trying to literally control her every move. All right? So with that said, there is not wrong on both sides. Caitlyn has this young woman is literally a saint. She has done, you are a saint. She has done everything in her power to make things right the right way. Her parents are the ones who continue to step out of line. Caitlyn has done nothing wrong. And I will not allow it in my broadcast to be even saying that Caitlyn's doing anything wrong, because she's doing nothing wrong. She's tried everything. And everything continues to fail because her parents continue to be unreasonable. Caitlyn is faultless in this situation, 100% faultless in this situation. And if you think otherwise, then you need a new perspective. You don't know her like I do. And I'm not biased because she's with me. Trust me, I'm a rather unbiased person. People know that. Yes, they are buffalo, says Emma Chendex. April Michelle says, it definitely pushes your children away when you don't accept their choices, even if you don't agree with them, says April Michelle. Fine, thanks. Good, Tracy Apple. Thank you for being here if you're still here. This was a big step, Kate. I'm really proud of you. I really know how hard it was to actually do this, says Ellie Baker.
Oh, yeah. It was, yeah.
John Elway says, hey, how are you guys doing tonight? So what is your final destination? Do you guys have a plan? Hope all works out. Yes, we do, John Elway. Just stick around. You'll see what's going on. Chrissy C says, people do very unreasonable things when they're hurt and scared. Hopefully this is the message her mom needs to hear.
Hopefully.
Jeff Prindle says, Alliance, Nebraska has a place called Carhenge. It's just a Stonehenge, but with cars out in the middle of nowhere. Thank you, Jeff Prindle. Message me that on Instagram. Hello, Jim and Kate. What's up, Aline Terrer? Welcome on. Ellie Baker says, when you get a chance, check your Insta messages. Yes, ma'am. Just Jesus says, Kate, does your dad use social media?
I have no clue. I know he uses some social media, but I don't know what he says on there about me. I know that there was, when I first left, there was a post about me. That was the only post that I read before completely just not looking.
And this is what a good person is. This is what a good person Caitlyn is. The thing that her father posted was extremely slanderous to Caitlyn's name. And Caitlyn didn't even just bring it up. Like right now, Caitlyn just had every opportunity to put her father on the chop block, and he deserves it. And Caitlyn didn't open her mouth. She didn't even say what he posted. All she did was say that, oh, I saw a post about my father. No. Caitlyn continues to leave them out of the equation and be positive. Even when I'm claiming to be the positive one, she's more positive than me. Guys, she's the good guy. Caitlyn is the good guy because she continues to be cordial and respectful and polite no matter how much trash her parents continue to put out there. Caitlyn is the good guy. She's better than I am. I'm no good guy. I'm not even a good guy.
You are. You know you're a
Well, I'm not as good as you.
But that doesn't mean that you're a bad guy.
Well, I'm not a bad guy. I'm an anti-hero. That's what you call me an anti-hero. I like that. Here's one thing that I will say is the last broadcast that her mom did, she showed text messages apparently between her father and I. I'm assuming that if she had his phone, that means that she had his permission to be on social media talking about their conversation, which is a really, really dangerous thing. Because if he's officially on board with the whole social media slandering thing, like that's not good. That's not good. And I think, here's what I think. I think the angle, because this is coming from 4 years of experience of people trying to entrap me, my belief is that her mom and dad are officially in a place where they're being coached by the haters to try and get me triggered. They're trying to get me triggered to go off on social media and get all upset and to get me put in a mental institution. It's not going to work. Number one, I see it coming miles away. Number two, it's an inappropriate tactic. It's wrong, and you're only hurting your daughter. Nothing's going to happen to me. It's not, because I'm not going to lose my cool. Because Caitlyn comes first. I used to lose my cool. I'm not going to lose my cool anymore, because if I lose my cool, I lose Caitlyn. So I'm not going to lose my cool. Grace Lynn says, it's kind of not fair, though, to say they shouldn't be online. They probably are just concerned or real confused, just my opinion.
I didn't say they couldn't be online. I just said to stop posting about Gemini online.
Graceland says, I do understand my mom done evil things.
Aww.
Graceland says, I just mean wrong by actions online, not that you're bad people. Never said she's doing anything wrong. I say mean parents make a video and you addressed it. Sometimes silence is the best answer. Caitlyn has tried the silence thing for the past few months. Hasn't worked. So she's officially speaking up. Cameron Perry says, does Kate come before the online community? Yes. For a long time, she didn't. But there's come a point now where Kate comes before everything. And there may have to be a line drawn where if I know she's not... Guys, if it meant I had to take care of Kate, I would leave social media. That's a really hard thing for me to say. But at the end of the day, Kate and I officially decided that whether the law or the church says so, we are married. We are married. So congratulations to us. We are married. And we've chosen this. We are married. And so we're going to spend our lives together however we have to. Hopefully that's with you guys. We want you guys to be a part of that. We really want you guys to be a part of that. So hopefully the negativity can end so that we can live in peace and continue to share our lives with you. Yep. Ashley Lynn says, I was in the same situation with my mom, and thank God we patched things up. I don't know what I would do without my mom. Now being a mom, I understand why my mom did that. Okay. April Michelle says, Kate, it's National Tell Your Mama You Love Her, but she's got a chill day.
Yeah.
Samantha Carter says, Kate's parents have every right to be online and on social media. Have they said things that offended you? Of course, because you dislike anyone who disagrees with you. Is that how you feel, Kate? She's talking to you. She's not talking to me. This is your broadcast.
I didn't say that my parents couldn't be online and on social media. I think I already addressed that. So.
If you want to ban them, you can ban them.
We're
not stopping you.
Put them on timeout.
Okay. I'm just running the comments so that we could go faster.
Yeah.
So we could keep up with people. Congratulations. Thank you, Ellie Baker. Today is Blueberry Pie Day, says Jeff Brendel. Congratulations. Thank you, Jeff. Z says congratulations. Thank you. Ellie Baker says, I love you both just so much. I'm so excited for you, Kate. Eek.
Thank
you.
you.
Ellie Baker. Cameron Perry says, can we let Kate read the questions and give responses?
He's fast.
It's speed.
I am.
I swear it's only about speed.
Yeah.
Caitlin will respond to the... I mean, if you guys are willing to stick around, if you're willing to stick around and not leave, and because you're waiting for a while for the comments, then sure. Leave comments below if you want. Give me a 1 if you want Kate to read and run through the comments, if you're willing to stick around for it. But otherwise, I'm going to keep reading. So if you want Kate to read the comments, just give a 1. If we get 10 ones, then I'll back off and Kate will just run the broadcast. I finally caught you live, says Amsley Wallace. Well, welcome on, Amsley Wallace. So proud of you guys are doing. Thank you, Amsley Wallace. So excited. Well, we appreciate you being here. Alicia says, they were just trying to catch up. Calm down. Alicia. Cameron says, I just feel she never gets full chance to share her heart. Caitlin, do I ever impose on you sharing your heart?
No.
Why do you not share your heart?
Because I'm not there yet.
Because she doesn't want to. Not because of anything I do. It's nothing to do with me. Kate has full independence. I have full independence. I have a domineering personality. Kate has a submissive personality. It appears as though I am domineering over Caitlin. That is incorrect. We both do our own thing. We both do our own thing. It just so happens that's how our personalities line up. Caitlin has a voice, and she's giving it tonight. All right, where are we at? Chatty Cast, as a parent, I try to lay low to protect myself and my children. Ross Alex says 1. Robin Fraley says 1. Where are you now? Says Hamsley. We are in Wyoming. I think the way you're doing is fine. Thank you, Michelle. I like you both as a couple. Thank you, Jeff. Joseph D'Ambrose, thank you for the $4 super chat. Why do you guys delete so many comments and ban people? Joseph, I remember you as a hater. I remember you trying to come into my broadcast and sabotage things. So, Kate, why don't you do the honors and ban him and keep his $4? Wait, you're married? Yes, we are married. Donna Long, welcome on. How are you?
Yep.
Super chat isn't going to stop you from getting banned. Just remember that. When you're a hater, you're a hater. Sorry.
Kate seems so loving. Yeah.
She's a lot more loving than I am. She's a better person than I am. End of story. Oh my God, congrats. Thank you, Amsley.
He doesn't give himself enough credit. Just saying.
To Caitlin's parents, if you're watching this, she is safe with me. Whether you believe it or not, she is safe.
I really am.
She is safer than freaking Fort Knox. All right? Like, I watch out at every corner for this girl.
Oh, it's
She
so
is
true.
safe. She's safe. Just know that. If that means anything. You can hate my guts, but she's safe. Your daughter's safe. Me and Mrs. Soroka has a nice ring to it, says Jeff. Thank you. Y'all are married? What I miss? Yeah, we're missed, Donald. Donald Long, we're married by choice. We're claiming marriage, not in the legal terms, not in the terms of the church, but within our own terms, we're married. So, April Michelle says, what, you didn't invite us to the wedding? How rude, Jim. LOL, Jake. No, everybody's coming to the wedding. To the real wedding? Everybody's coming. Everybody's coming. I have Noi. What's that, Aline? LOL, I may have just got out of the mental ward, but I'm stable and she's safe, says Jason Richards. Thank you, Jason Richards. Mr. and Mrs. Juice Bones says, what's up, y'all? Subscribed yesterday. I'll keep checking and seeing how you guys are doing. Keep on keeping on. Juice Bones, we really appreciate you. Thank you for checking in every single day. We love you, bro. Hell yeah, this is Franco. John Max says, safer than a Fort Knox. Wow, now that is really safe. Thank you, John. Kate, do you miss your siblings? Kevin Perry asked.
Yeah, of course I miss my siblings. But, I mean, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. I mean, if I was at college, you know, I'd probably, you know, even when I went to BU, I was
Bloomsburg University,
yeah.
for anyone who doesn't know.
Sorry. Bloomsburg University, I lived at home, and I still almost never saw my siblings because I was so busy. So, you know, do I miss them? Yes, but I think that's just like a natural progression that, you know, I think it was unfortunate the way that I had to leave. I wish we could have left, you know, on better terms, just because the way that I had to leave was very chaotic, and I wish it could have been smoother for them. But, you know, I think, you know, me leaving for a little bit while I'm, you know, growing as a person and really growing up and finding who I am as a woman, I think that's just like kind of a natural growing up thing. And I'm kind of glad that I'm out of the house now because, you know, now they get to have a chance to really figure out who they are and whatnot. Because there was a lot of times when, you know, maybe, I don't know, just that there's the way that I know that I took up a lot of time sometimes with my parents, and so, you know, my parents always tried very hard to give everyone the same amount of attention and everything, but, you know, I think with one less kid in the house, maybe now, and, you know, without that, like, perfect older sister there, you know, maybe they can, you know, maybe they can really stop feeling like they're in my shadow and just kind of figure out who they are, you know. Anyway. But I don't really like talking about my siblings on social media. I have said this, after this, I really don't wish to talk about my siblings on social media because I want to leave them out of it as much as humanly possible.
I just want to say one thing about the way that the situation was left. Caitlin is not at fault. I will always stand on that firm. But I do believe that nobody in the situation got a fair card drawn. I think everybody got a screwed deck on that hand. Got a screwed hand on that deck when Caitlyn had to leave. I think pretty much from an outsider's perspective, the way that it went down was that Caitlyn was making large changes. Her parents weren't sure how to handle the changes. Their response was to try and get a chokehold down on it, to control things and to contain things, because that's what they do. Their natural response is to contain things through action, and that's what they did. Is they tried to contain things. Caitlyn officially has shifted as a human being. Like over the few months that we had been dating, she changed like a lot, and she changed from a person that responded positively to subversive action, to people, to her parents, being restrictive, to this rebellious attitude where where her parents did what used to work with her and assumed that it would work, and it did the opposite. It pushed her away. And I think they're still confused on that. I think they're still trying those same tactics. They're trying to do things that would formerly have affected Caitlyn or caused Caitlyn to listen to them, but it's actually causing the exact opposite action. They need to adapt and learn that Caitlyn has changed and grown as a person and as a woman. This woman has now seen half the country. She's officially seen half the country. She has grown tremendously and changed tremendously. Even if she went to their doorstep today, she is a different woman than when she left only a few months ago.
Yeah.
And she's much stronger. She's much more resilient. She's much more independent and responsible. And I can attest to that. I mean, I put my life in her hand on several occasions, and only once did she fail me. And that's okay. We're not going to talk about that. We're not going to talk about that situation.
But he's still alive.
I'm still alive. I'm still alive. I almost wasn't, but now I am. Okay. Go to Vegas, get married then, guys, says Franco. Ellie Baker says, I better be there. I can't have a wedding, so I got to be at yours. I can't have a wedding? What do you mean, Ellie Baker? I have not talked to my dad in 5 years, says Aline. Yeah, well, I haven't talked to mine in a while either. I feel you. I can't wait for the wedding, says Keith. Thank you, bro. My dad was verbally and emotionally abusive to me. I'm sorry to hear that. I know what that feels like. SCL says, you only have one life. Live it to the fullest. If people don't understand, leave them behind and clear the drama. Yes, but because it's Caitlyn's parents, like she wants to, we both want there to be some sort of relationship existent. They may never like me. They're probably going to hate me for the rest of their lives. But there is a chance that Caitlyn may want something to do with them some point in the future. And if they stop doing what they're doing, that may happen.
The only other thing that I will say is that, Mom, you know how your mom was when you were trying to grow, and all I'm going to say
I'm not here.
All I'm going to say is that you felt so restricted and you couldn't handle it. Like, I love you, Mom, and I'm telling you, you gotta just let me grow, because please, gotta give me space.
I swear to my Lord Jesus Christ that I did not put her up to that. I promise.
You didn't put me up to any of it.
Her and I had no conversation about that at all. I'm just telling you, you're going to get me crucified. I mean, it's your choice. You say what you got to say, but please remember that my life is in your hands at this point. Okay, where are we at? She'll drive all the way out here and kill me. About missing sibling. Oh, wait. Where are we? Why don't you guys get married in a courthouse legally done up and get all the benefits? We find the flexibility of the benefits of not being legally married to be more beneficial right now. About missing siblings, well put, says Cameron Perry. I just want to give a shout out to Cameron Perry. She's come up with some very legitimate objections and questions and things like that, and she's been super respectful. I don't receive that kind of respect ever. But I just want to say thank you for being respectful to Kate and like having legitimate questions like that. I know Kate appreciates that.
I do.
All right, where are we? Holy super chat, I missed that. Hey, Michelle, thank you very much for the $25 super chat. Hello, Jim, Kate, mods, and chat. Thank you very much, Michelle. We really appreciate it. I know we're delayed. I'm really sorry. How old are your siblings?
We're not talking about that. No.
Hi, Kate, Michelle. Robin Saley, I must say, Kate, that they did a wonderful job raising you. You're a great person from what I can see.
Thank you.
Yes, they did do a pretty freaking awesome job. With all their faults and with everybody has faults, but she is an amazing young woman, and it is definitely nurture over nature. Because I'm a product of nurture over nature. My father was a psychotic, crazy man. Anyway, I just thought I'd play on that for a minute. Hashtag social says Jeff Prindle. Nightbot says subscribe and share to spread positivity. One little plug. Instagram, Jim_Soroka. Come join. I will follow you back. Get Kate's book in the bio. It is called Crazy and Lovely. It is a beautiful, nuanced story about...
It's about a young woman named Kara, and it's about her finding independence and maybe some love.
Okay, so where are we at? Ainsley says, wait, you were in a mental hospital? I missed that. Are you okay? Yeah, I was in a mental hospital a long time ago. That was a while ago. I was in 6 times. So, judge me. I'll be honest, guys. If you got questions about my time in a mental hospital, I will talk to you about it. I have bipolar type 1 disorder. Demi Lovato has been to a mental hospital, okay? Demi Lovato, all right? A lot of people go to mental hospitals. It's a normal thing for people with a mental illness. You go, you get your meds situated, and you move on with your life. It's a normal thing. If you got a mental illness, that's what you deal with it. You got to deal with it. Cameron says, I agree with Robin. I think your parents did a great job in raising you. You seem perfect. She does not like that word. Yeah. April Michelle says, I know you think what Kate's mom is doing is bad, and it is. But as a mom of almost a 19-year-old, my butt would have been in Cali and my baby would be home. April Michelle, that's the thing, is that this is her life. Yeah. This is her life. And if anybody came to get her, I'd call the cops. If her parents came to get her, I would call the police. If anybody came to get her, I would call the police. Because that is, they have no right to do anything with her. It is her life. And I will defend her independence.
If I was a minor, it would be different.
Yeah, but she's not a minor. She's 19 years old. She's doing what she wants to do. Am I the lucky jerk who gets to be with her? Yeah, it's a bonus, okay? It's a bonus. But at the end of the day, guys, it's about her independence. If Caitlin, guess what? When we were separating, Caitlin told me she didn't want to travel anymore. She didn't feel comfortable because I wasn't keeping her financially secure. You know how much that sucked hearing as a man? How much that hurt my pride? But guess what? I love her so much. I said, here's $5,000, including $1,000 off my credit card because I didn't have $5,000 to give her. I gave her all of my money and I kept $1,000, gave her $1,000 out of my credit card. And I said, here's your money for living. Go do what you got to do. I'm going to go do what I got to do. I love you. Now, thankfully, within 24 hours, we were back in each other's arms. And I'm not going to complain about that.
Well, was it within 24 hours?
Well, I mean, till I was on the road, yes. Till I was on the road. I was comfortable. I was comfortable, like not happy, but comfortable when you were gone. But then I left, and then I was just like, I'm traveling without Kate.
Yeah.
And it wasn't the same. It wasn't the same. What I do like about being behind on comments is that we don't catch any hater comments. Holy crap. Where are we?
Yeah, go
okay.
This one. There you go.
Dwizzle says, I am only around people who love and care about me. If family causes me problems, I leave them behind also. Dwizzle, we all have our own philosophy. Ellie Baker says, well, I could, but it would just be my kids, my dad, my John's mom. Ellie Baker, you got to message me about that. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Kimberly Moretto goes, don't let go of fam and best friends. They are your past. They made you who you are. Ooh, Kate, you can answer that. I'm very opinionated on that subject based on my own life experience.
Life can be hard, and sometimes what I've experienced in life is now I'm not saying with my family specifically, I don't know what I'm going to be doing with my immediate family, but I know with certain family members of mine, there are certain family members that sometimes you gotta let them go because it is what is best for everyone, because it is just a toxic relationship if you stay.
Kimberly Moretto says, I think she just said that. I'm sorry. April Michelle says, it's hard for us mamas to let go. Well, that's the thing. She doesn't have to let go. I mean, no, I'll shut up. No, you speak. She doesn't have to let go. She doesn't have to let go. She just has to calm down for 5 minutes, and then Kate will come home. I want her to go home. She won't go home. I don't want her to stay home, but I want her to, woo, everything's fine. I don't like her parents. Hey, Mama C and Mr. C, I don't like either of you. You have acted like complete a-holes, and I'm not a fan of anything you've done in the past 3 to 4 months. But guess what? I know you're good people. I know you're good people. You treated me very well, and I'm very grateful. And even if you hate me for the rest of my life, I love your daughter. That's not going to change. That's not going to change. I will always put her and her best interest first, and her best interest is, unfortunately, part of her best interest is healing her relationship with you guys. That's going to take time, but realistically, it's gonna have to come at a cost, and that cost is privacy. You got to reinstate that privacy. When you're putting your lives out there, it bars Caitlin from having the opportunity to even be there, because if she can't trust that her parents are going to keep her privacy, why would she want... I'm kind of divulging a little bit about what we talked about, is she's kind of like, if my mom is willing to show our text messages, how can I trust her with anything? How can I trust her with anything? And that's what you got to get. Like, it just has to stop. It has to stop. You have to build trust. You're breaking every bridge. You're breaking every bit of trust that Caitlin has for you. With every new broadcast you make, you're pulling out something new to break the trust even further. And all you're trying to do is get her home, and she understands that. But you're not doing that. It's not working. You got to try something new. Try building trust instead of breaking trust. Just my unsolicited opinion, because that's what I do. Chrissy C says, Kate, do you have contact with your extended family and friends?
I know what to answer that comment.
Okay. But please be clear that I do not control your phone or anything that you do.
Nope.
Just putting that out there. There's rumors out there that I can control Caitlin's. Caitlin's on my phone plan, but it's her phone in her name.
I have my own, like, if I want to go on social media and message someone, I can do that whenever I please.
She has her own accounts.
If I want to text someone, I have my own number. I can do that whenever I please. It is not a, Jim says, this is what you can text, this is what you can't text. Da, 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 da. Like, no.
No. Myra Grace says, Cameron is a guy's name. Cameron is a unisex name. Danielle says, I think it's both male and female name. Yes. Of course not, Brittany. What? Mods. Thank you, Danielle. Hashtag social, says Katie. Hi, Katie. Subscribe and share to spread positivity. Instagram, Jim_Soroka. If you follow me on Instagram, I will follow you back. If you want to message Kate with more questions, you can message her on Instagram. Just make sure that you tag Kate. Just be like, hey, Kate. Like, in the message, say, hey, Kate. I will not block you for addressing Kate in a message.
Nope.
I will not block you for addressing Kate in a message. I got a message about that. They're like, I have a question for Kate, but I don't want to get blocked. Why would you get blocked for asking Kate a question? Ask Kate a question. Kate gets comments all the time. She gets messages all the time. Mm-hmm. Just ask her questions. It's fine. It's more than welcome. All right. Thank you, mods. Danielle says, ciao, mi amigos. All right, Super Mario. See you later. Thanks for stopping in. Guys and girls, if you're new to the broadcast, my name is Jim.
I'm Kate.
And this is the most positive community throughout social media. We are making an effort to travel in positivity and spread love throughout life through our social platforms. We don't really do anything in real life. We pretty much just like vlog and travel. But we try to make our online platform as welcoming as possible. And hopefully you feel that way. And if you do feel that way, please do subscribe right now really quick and join the most positive community throughout social media. We are making an effort to try and live up to that name. I threw away that name for like 5 minutes, and then Kate's like, what are you doing? And I'm like, okay. So we'll try to be that. I'll try to be better. I need to be better because Kate does a great job. But yes, and please share. Share the broadcast. We get over 200 shares of broadcast. It means a whole lot to us. It's how we spread the word. That's how we're getting out so fast. Ainsley says, I was just asking, I missed that was just, it's glad you're okay now. Thank you. I come from the Koopa Kingdom. Welcome on, Super Mario. Huge stigma, but society is finally starting to talk about it and trying to educate people. Danielle, Steve's husband was calling me crazy. He no. He wasn't just trying to get me to go off. He legitimately thought I was crazy. Like Steve told me that he saw that I had bipolar in my bio, and he thought that I was insane. Like, bipolar disorder is not the same as psychosis. It's not insanity. I'm not insane. I have a mental illness that can cause delusion, but delusion is not always the same as hallucination and things like that. Yeah. Like, what I suffer from is something that is medicated and well taken care of, so I don't suffer from those symptoms.
Nope.
I don't suffer from those. You could ask Caitlin. Caitlin, am I a normal human being?
Yes.
Do I suffer from any symptoms? Any?
No.
None whatsoever, because I'm on my medication. I can be normal just like everybody else. Not that there's anything wrong with being different, but I do strive to be a little normal for Kate's sake. I come from the Cooper Kingdom. I know it's her life and you could call the police, but as a mama, I would still have to come. I got bail money. I still would have came. I got bail money. Love it, April Michelle. Game on. Austin Parrish says, I'm curious. I thought this scope was about Kate, but Jim, you're doing a lot of talking. I am doing a lot, Austin Parrish. But Austin Parrish, I caught you. And I'm not going to block you because I'm going to give you one shot to shut your mouth. Because I didn't catch you here. I caught you somewhere else. So shut your mouth or I'll get rid of you. Aileen says, just because you are born into your family does not mean you must have a relationship with them. I agree with that. But blood is something that I had never had the opportunity to have. And Caitlin is blessed enough to have that. And if she could figure it out, I hope she can. But we'll see. Why? What's that? OMGing. Well, come on, Phil. AP says, please make a financial plan just in case Jim has to be hospitalized. There's no shame at all in taking care of your mental illness, but it can be unpredictable, and that could be dangerous for Kate. AP, I really appreciate that, but my psychiatrist says differently. My illness is actually not unpredictable at all. That's extreme. That's an extremely biased and rather stigmatized thing to say. Unfortunately, you're inaccurate, and I really love the fact that you're inaccurate. Because if you were accurate, then I would be in a mental hospital, but you're not. Because I am stable, and my mental illness is not unpredictable. It is very predictable, believe it or not. Bipolar type 1 is one of the most predictable mental illnesses there is. It's actually more predictable than depression, than bipolar, or than not bipolar depression, than depression.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
It's more predictable because it goes in patterns. If you can pick up on the pattern, yes. It goes in cycles. You cycle from top to bottom, top to bottom, top to bottom. Depression is a straight line. It can get worse. There's no depression. In my opinion, I'm allowed to say this. I have bipolar type 1. I think depression is worse than bipolar type 1. That's my opinion. I think depression is worse. I think if you have depression, it's worse than being manic. That's just my opinion, because I've been depressed, and being depressed is the worst, in my opinion. It's the worst, but that's just my opinion. And I am doing a lot of talking, so why don't you start reading these comments, because I am doing too much talking.
Okay.
They're right about that.
This is the most positive community that's also social media. I have nuts left. This is the most positive community that's all social media. Thank you, Jeffrey Doll.
Ahmed.
I am dog. Okay. Listeners, I love you both. Just remember your parents won't live forever and everyone makes mistakes. I was on the outs with my father and he died suddenly. I just don't want you to have that regret. Yeah.
Can I talk? That's how I feel about my foster family. Like, it's really hard because I don't want to give up vlog life, but I miss them. Good.
Yeah.
My foster mom is very old.
Danny, yes, a lot of people chosen to educate themselves on mental illness, which is what caused these darn stigmas to begin with. I understand your frustration, Jim.
I am shoes. Okay.
Ahmed
is shoes, says David M. Follow Jesus, he'll show you the way, homie. Absolutely. I love Jesus. I am shoes. Please, please, please. Ahmed is shoes. Well done, fella. I'm an RN and my sister has bipolar. I was trying to be kind, actually. Oh, well, I appreciate that then. I'm just used to people trying to entrap me. I'm very paranoid when it comes to social media. I'm like literally always looking for the next person trying to get me. Because people always trying to get me. Caitlin, do people always try to get me?
Yes.
It's true. It happens. So I'm a little on the edgy side. I apologize.
Amsley, love positivity. Benson's
opinion with marijuana and depression. I don't know enough about it. Jen says,
how do you handle your diagnosis traveling, such as meds, etc.?
Just take my meds. It's that simple. Good night, be safe. Thanks, Sean Edwa. Positive energy, you got it. Brody Stevens. Love it. Okay, sorry, no. It's your broadcast. I was just going to say I'm very grateful. God is good. That Marge, welcome on. That I undergo, Kate, how much stress do I undergo on a daily basis? A lot. And like, people with my mental illness should not be doing what I do. They shouldn't be. Guys, if you have bipolar type 1 disorder, do not be a homeless man and live on social media. It's not a good choice. It's not a healthy choice. But like, God just made me resilient. I'm just plowing through it. I have you. That's right. Okay, go ahead, catch up.
Jeff friend us # social. Subscribe and spread. I haven't slept in over 24 hours, so
We pulled an all-nighter together.
we did because of
Positive things, not negative things.
yeah,
We're in love. I'm not saying any more than that. I love you.
I love you too. No, but subscribe and share, and I can't even speak.
Subscribe and share to spread positivity.
Instagram, Jim_Soroka. There we go.
You're all cut up, says April Michelle. Jen says, I mean, if you don't have a doctor nearby to get meds. I always make sure that I have one. I can't, like, whatever area I'm in, I contact a doctor, I get an appointment, and then I get my meds. It's usually a struggle and some work, but I get it done.
Kate, what do you like the most about Jim? Least about Jim? Kate, answer. What I like the most about Jim? Most about Jim is how much he loves me. Like, and I don't just mean that in like, oh, he loves me, that's so cute. Like the genuine love, like selfless, like putting me first kind of thing. And like, it's really beautiful. And just like that, not, it's just really beautiful how there's just this, even though it seems like he has this really domineering personality, like this striving for equality, and it's just really beautiful. Like, it is.
I have no idea what she's talking about.
Okay, well, he doesn't know what I'm talking about, but he does it. He probably doesn't even realize he's doing it. It's just like the most beautiful thing ever. And then what do I like least about him? I don't know. We're not gonna answer that.
Well, you can answer that. I want to hear it. What do you like least about me? It's okay. Go ahead.
What do I like least about you?
What do you like least about me? It's fair. It's fair game.
What do I like least about you?
I'm curious. Maybe we don't want to answer because I'll get all paranoid about it and I'll feel terrible as a human being.
Okay, we're not gonna do it.
Thank you. Okay, we're caught up.
Oh, okay.
You're just plowing through it. Yes,
yeah.
Phil Martinez. How much can I contribute? Like, is there a minimum and a maximum? Amsley asked. Find out. Try and find out. Can you two kiss and make that noise? Blah, blah. What? When I get paid. That's all good. Ahmed says dogs. Cool, says Jen. Steve says, my Asperger's is more on depression side. I take meds. I've been getting better, but been feeling tired. I think it's a side effect. Well, Steve will be praying for you. Myra says, Amsley, they only accept super chat. It's easy to figure out. Thank you, Myra. How's it traveling? Jaquan, Jahuevos is good. Jahuavios. That's a tough name. Jahuavio Smith. It's pretty good so far, bro. Wow, that's so selfish. Wink, wink. I don't know. I'm trying to keep up. April Michelle says, Jim, what's one thing you would change about Kate? Nothing. Steven, side effects can be awful. Geez, James, how could you? Be so loving. LOL. Ahmed Sami, you still shoes mate? Says David. Indigo Sky says, Kate's full name was in first broadcast. It seemed her parents didn't have a choice but to defend their names, and it seemed they realized Kate needs space and will step away if they aren't talked badly about. Kate? I have not been talking about my parents, like, really at all. I have been trying to not talk about my parents at all, about my family at all, because when I talk about my family, it's just drama, drama, drama. And if I want my family to not talk about me, I obviously need to reciprocate that. See, but you were reciprocating that. You were keeping your mouth shut, and they continued to bombard. So, I will defend you on that one. Our relationship takes two people to make it work. You're both working hard to make it work. Nice job. Thank you, Jeff Brindle.
And, like, if you think it was easy for me to come on here and, like, socially, on social media for the world, to talk to my mom and be like, hey, I need you to back off, because, like, it was what I had to do, and it wasn't something that I want my mom to back off, but, like, it wasn't easy, like, before the broadcast, I was just like, Jim, I don't know. And Jim's just like, this is all you. This is all you. And I was just like, oh my gosh. And it was really hard to start this broadcast, but I knew that it was something that I had to do. It was not something that I wanted to do, but it was something that I had to. So.
You were going to get some good sleep tonight.
I know. I'm really tired.
Stacy, California, welcome on. How are you?
Hi.
Kate's gonna share the national days.
I am gonna share the national days because we're moving forward now. I want to have a good rest of the broadcast. I think the rest of the broadcast is like productive. Like I want to like get like more.
Kate, you have cold? I don't know. Hi guys, what's up? Is it getting cold? Is it just me?
No,
It's getting chilly.
It's getting chilly. Do you want to get the big sleeping bags?
You know what? I know we can't afford it. Guys, give me a 1 if I have permission to turn the car on and run and we will not get poisoning because we're not in a garage. So enough of that crap. People are like, don't leave the car on, you're gonna die. We're not gonna die. We're out in the open. The exhaust does not go back into the vehicle. Good job, Kate. You handled all those questions very well, Steve and Michelle.
Thank you.
Give me a 1 if I can turn the car on and run the heat for Kate. Give me a 2 if we should freeze our butts off in our 40-degree sleeping bags. Oh, Ansley says 2. Hi, all. Pizza is your future. 1.
Okay.
Kate, you've come so far from your first broadcast? Is it becoming easier now?
Yes and no. Like there's some times when things are easier, and there's some times when it's still just as hard as day one. So it's just gonna take time.
Just keep going.
Okay.
You don't need permission to turn it on. Well, sometimes I feel like I do. I mean, people are literally paying my bills. So, I mean, I have this is a real job. But like the difference is this is direct producer to consumer. You know what I mean? There's no middleman. So it's very direct. It's very personal. So sometimes I feel responsible to like say stuff like that. Jayok says 1. Yes, I think you handled it very gracefully, says Ellie Baker.
Thank you.
Ellie Bethman. Who's Ellie Bethman?
I
know an Ellie Bethman from social media. I vote for warmth. Stacy. I am car no problem. Ahmed. Love you, Ahmed. Bevel says, are you wanting to travel again? We are traveling again. Mm-hmm. Ansley says you should always get permission to turn it on. Josh says 1. All right, everybody's saying 1. Let's turn that car on. Let's get heated up. Yeah.
I'm gonna get into a sleeping bag anyway.
Why?
Because
that totally defeats the purpose.
But then like
that totally defeats the purpose of turning the heat on, Kate. Get warm, turn it on. That's right from Michelle. I am lion. Hear me roar. Roar. Meow. Meow. Meow meow. Meow meow meow. Sean Carell says, just made salmon and scallops to drink Voss water. Yeah! Go Sean! Go Sean Carell. Hello, Lisa Wynette. How are you?
Hi.
Ahmed dead. Haha, says Ahmed. You know, Ahmed goes, haha, WTF. Body heat works well too, just a suggestion. Ansley says, I lived in my car for a while during one of the coldest winters we've had, and it was hell. Oh boy. Okay, guys, those are more like kitties. Yeah, same for Michelle. What did you guys have for dinner? We actually had Lunchables. You can find the story on my Instagram story. We were savvy. We didn't have anything to eat for dinner other than Campbell's soup, and I am sick of Campbell's soup. So we went to a gas station that had a Denny's. We were going to end up spending like $25 for the two of us on dinner, but instead I saw that they mispriced the $3 Lunchables for $2.50. So we brought 4 of them and got them for $8 instead because the lady couldn't figure out how to work the cash register. So we got them for $8, and we turned a $25 dinner into an $8 dinner. Had to drink Voss because you drank Voss. Love it, John. Call Voss, tell them. Lunchables, huh? Yep. What's for lunch tomorrow?
Lunch tomorrow? I'm probably going
rolls,
to have,
maybe.
Like I'm probably gonna have rolls and peanut butter.
This guy's pretty, just saying. Yes, it is, Jen. It's gorgeous out here. Oh my gosh, like we're around mountains and everything. Is gorgeous. Gorgeous. Bananas are a really healthy, cheap food choice, by the way. Thank you, Ashley.
I had some bananas just a couple days ago.
Guys and girls, thank you for tuning in for everything. If you're not subscribed yet, as you're leaving, please subscribe to the broadcast. We will be live for another hour and a half. You don't have to stick around, but just make sure that you subscribe before you leave. Make sure you turn notifications on, guys. Click the bell. We go live. You don't want to miss it. You have to try the Saudi buffet for dinner, and I am dinner no problem. Okay, bro. Okay, bro. Bro? Tomorrow, treat yourself to Denny's. Maybe April. Probably not. We got to find a grocery store. We got to find a Walmart. Big Sky Country. Yeah. It's gorgeous. Oh. I always have my notifications on. Thank you, Franco.
Thank you.
We appreciate you. And thank you for the $50 for Super Chat so far tonight. We appreciate it. Caitlin definitely earned her living tonight. That is a fact.
And thank you to everyone who has been so supportive with my book. And especially
if you want to buy Kate's book, go to Amazon. Look up Kate Soroka, you'll find it. When will you see Josh again? I don't know, Robin Fraley. Pretty soon. A couple months.
The sky is so pretty with the sunset.
Katie says, everyone please make sure to hit the thumbs up button for Jimmy and Kate. Katie, we actually don't pay attention to the likes and dislikes at all. We care about shares. So please smash the share button. Share on Facebook and Twitter. That's what we appreciate. Got them tricks for living homeless. Yeah. Welcome, says Ahmed. Okay. Ahmed, you were interesting. Of course, Jate instated reading. Just started reading last night and I really enjoyed it. Awesome, Ellie Baker. Oh, I'm sorry. I will share. Thank you, Katie. Coming through Missouri, I'm assuming. I don't know.
I don't know what.
We're heading east. I started reading. Sorry, LOL typo. Yup.
Okay.
Figured. I love watching y'all scopes. Thank you, Tammy B. We appreciate you being here. You know what? Maybe, do you guys want to hang out for the next hour and a half, or should we just shut down? Like, Kate did a good job. Maybe we just let her go to bed. Hometown Cooter, welcome on. How are you? Maybe we just let Kate go to bed. I'm going to stay up another 24 hours. I'm not going to bed. I didn't sleep last night. I'm not sleeping tonight.
Why?
Because I'm tired of having nightmares, honestly. Y'all need to invest in some Goodwill clothes, says Ansley. You are impressive. Thank you, Ahmed. Good. How are you guys? Kate?
I'm good. I'm really, really tired right now, but I'm good.
And I'm not manic. I'm just having bad nightmares. Bugsy, thank you for the $5 super chat.
Thank you.
Keep it longer, says Franco.
Yeah, like he isn't manic. He isn't manic. He's just been having,
tough time at night. Real tough time at night. Kate, please stop playing with that.
I'm sorry.
Thank you.
I don't know why I keep doing it.
Jeff Prendle says hashtag social. Thank you, Jeff Prendle. Kate, get some sleep, says Franco. Hello, Jim and Kate. What's up, Gigi? How are you? Subscribe and share to spread positivity, says Nightbot. Instagram, Jim_Soroka. Where's my other phone? Is it down here? It's on here. All right, I'm going to go ahead and follow everybody back on Instagram that follow me right now.
Another great sunset. Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Whoa! I didn't notice that. April South says another way to support him and Kate. Let replays play on computer while at home, work in background. Doesn't cost you a dime, it helps them. Thank you, April Michelle. We do actually have a playlist called The Journey, and it has every one of our videos on it. You can put it on autoplay. Can you tell us what your nightmares are, says Ansley. I really don't want to talk about it. They're pretty morbid. Gigi says, see, I used to play video games all the time, and I think it has a lot to do with that. Still in the hospital, but hopefully going home tomorrow. Good stuff, good stuff. I have officially followed everybody back that followed me on Instagram. So just message me. Say hello.
Ellie Baker.
I do a lot because
I'm always chasing after these crazy little
kids.
Got it. Today is National Superhero Day.
Are you on Reddit? A lot of our fans are apparently on Reddit. I'm not on Reddit though. Everybody shares on Reddit. Like our second source of traffic is Reddit, and I don't know why. Or Imgur. I'm not on Imgur. No. Going to screenshots. Smile. Okay. Yeah, I'm not on Reddit. Somebody is in Reddit in my name, and somebody's on Imgur in my name, but they're not me. Yeah, don't talk about nightmares. That would be a bad idea. They're watching right now. Will you say hi, Sky and Kinsley and Jackson?
Hi, Kinsley and Jackson.
Hi, Kinsley and Jackson.
Hi.
How are you? I'm Jim, and this is Kate. It's really nice to meet you.
Hi.
Can't wait to meet you in real life. I still can't find you on Insta, but oh well, suppose. Guys, it's Jim_Soroka. Guys and girls, message me. We're heading east on I-80. All right, heading east on I-80. We're currently in Wyoming. We're going all the way to PA. Message me if you want to meet up and you're on the way there. Are you on new meds? Can cause visit nightmares? Just a thought. No, but I did recently get off a Klonopin. I'm not on new meds, but I just recently got off a Klonopin. When I was on, what pill was it?
The one that made you depressed?
Yes.
Lithium?
Lithium. When I was on lithium, it gave me crazy, vivid, like,
that was really bad.
bugs crawling under my skin dreams.
Ugh.
Worst dreams I've ever had. Worse than these. Come to Iowa? Yes, I think we'll be passing through Iowa. Jason Research. I saw people say some nasty things about your book, says Ansley Wallace. Oh, that's terrible. Love you both, work and have the volume off. All good, Chetty Cat. Beautiful sunset behind you, says Rapid Rob. Yes.
Why stopping Klonopin? I'm on that. Because it's a controlled substance.
Because I don't need to be on it.
So pretty, yeah. So yeah, it's Superhero Day. And it is also the Blueberry Pie Day. Bright Poetry Reading Day. It's also Bravehearts Day, but I don't really know what that means. Did you have to wean off that? Yes, I did.
No, I didn't have to wean off of it. I chose to.
Oh, well.
Just clarifying.
Right.
Oh, maybe they were just asking if I had to wean off of it, like, was that the way that I had to get off of it? I thought they were asking, like, did you have to for a reason? Beautiful sky behind you. Yes, April Michelle. I wish we could see the sunset better, says Katie. I know, it's gorgeous. I'm going to go out and take a picture.
You do that. It's gorgeous. It's really, really pretty.
I'm not getting out. It's too cold. Forget that. Too cold.
Do you want to just, like, go to, like, the back of the car and take a picture?
Nope, too cold.
No? I'll take a picture.
Just got here. That sunset is great. Shauna Rock says, yeah. Who is driving? Nobody's driving, Bill James. The car's parked. Be praying for you, Jim and Kate. Thank you very much, Jen. We appreciate it. Welcome to the fam. All right, I've officially followed everybody back on Instagram. I've done my job. Now you do yours. If you're not following me yet on Instagram, look up Jim_Soroka. Come join the party. That's where most of our content is. That's gorgeous.
You can
Wow.
put that on Insta or whatever.
Thank you,
do
Kate.
with it.
Send it to me.
Okay.
What we really should do is maybe get up. No, it's too cold. Why it's gotta be so cold? I take meds for anxiety as well, as Robert Trayley. Yeah. I gotta find something that works for me. I really do. Because right now my anxiety is ridiculous and I can't sleep. So.
Oh, I sent it on phone.
You're fine. I don't have to post it right now. Are you like at a park? Nope. Pax. Jason Richard says Paxil. You're in Paxil? Anxiety sucks. Thanks for your positivity. Have a great night. You too, Jeff Prindle. Have a great night. Marijuana helps with anxiety and depression. Thank you, Ansley. Kate says, I'm about to start these nutritional pills. They have amazing reviews for balancing hormones. I think it's geared towards
Women, though.
women, though. Okay. I'm in Scranton. Benny Scholl. No way. April Michelle. I'm from Scranton area. April Michelle says, Jim, you've done so much traveling in a car. Have you flew on a plane or been on a cruise ship? I've never been on a cruise ship, but I've been on a couple planes. I'm loving the sky for real, for real. Drug, this is Jeff. What about CBD or doing it or indica THC? I asked a gas station about CBD, and they said, "Bro, you're in what did she say? She said, "Bro, you're in Utah, wrong state." That's literally what she said to me. Scranton, cue the official theme song. Shannon Landry, well, come on, how are you, Shannon Landry? Oh, the Office theme song. Yeah, thank you.
We're both tired.
Yeah, as the rappers say it. Yeah. CBD is too expensive. Is it really?
Don't pick at it.
I pick at it. Yeah, in Utah, they don't sell CBD. Where can I get it? Yeah.
Okay.
So let's talk conspiracy theories. I'm not y'all Utah. What? Who wants to talk conspiracy theories? Colorado Stanley. Oh, really? Well, we're above Colorado. I'm not tall Utah. What? Bigfoot. Semyaza. Gigi says, I should have met up with you in LA and gotten you some indica THC. I have BP1 and they tell me it helps. Oh, do you really? Is Rio, says Ansley. Tinfoil hats. CBD just became legal here. Oh, wow. Oh, CBD is everywhere here. Gas station, South Carolina. LOL. The radio's in my teeth, says Ansley. Conspiracies. Love it. That was actually really funny and entertaining. That was a nice little sideshow. Did you follow that? Like every one of her comments was a conspiracy theory? Yeah. Interesting. Interesto. This is the part where you all fake laugh because I'm the broadcaster and you want to be respectful. What about conspiracies you want to talk about? I'm just joking around. CBD was discovered in the 1940s. Oh, wow. Try grounding, says Ansley. What?
We can talk about how there's a conspiracy theory that Anna and Elsa are cousins with Rapunzel. It's an actual theory.
Whoa. I'm so tired of love song, tired of love song, tired of love song. Whoa.
What are you doing?
Getting this off my foot right now.
Oh, it's so gross.
You talk to them.
Then no, Tarzan is Anna and Elsa's brother. I've heard that one too. Wouldn't that be so interesting?
How the heck would Tarzan be Anna and Elsa's brother?
Okay, so here's the conspiracy theory because Jim needs to know. Cheddar Cat, hot chocolate fights depression. When you heat milk chocolate, it is potent as dark chocolate. What? Fred, you guys should go outside and let us take a pic of you both. The sunset is pretty in the background. Yeah, but it's really cold. It's really, really cold. Sergeants, my cat helps me. Aww. Animals are wonderful. Yeah. Okay, so the conspiracy thing. Should playing peekaboo. The conspiracy theory goes like this: that if you don't know, it goes like this: that the ship that Anna and Elsa's parents' ship didn't go down, that they survived and like landed in Africa, and then they had little baby Tarzan, and then ta-da. So that's the theory. Franco, here in Peru, it's getting cold now. Oh, right, because since you're in the southern hemisphere, it's getting, like, it's your winter, because it's starting to be our summer. Got it. Let's see. And thank you for your combo. We're gonna put you on timeout for that.
You're lucky I missed it.
What a beautiful sunset. Yeah.
Run up rocky
gorgeous.
steps in Philly, Jim. Definitely.
Oh my, what did you?
I fixed it.
Ugh. Don't pick at it too much.
This grosses you out?
Okay. I'm gonna shut my mouth. Benny, no, Tarzan was in a shipwreck. Anna and Elsa's parents died in a shipwreck. It was the same one. I thought that's what I just said.
Nope. You said something else.
Oh, I don't know what. Anyway. Here in Jordan, temperature 36. Huh.
39.
Oh, 39. Wow, my rain.
Welcome from Jordan, Ahmed. Are you on Furry Road? I don't think so. Fury Road, says Neil.
Franco says today it is 65 degrees Fahrenheit. Nice.
Stop, says Michelle. Don't pay attention to me. Kate's running the broadcast, not me. We got any Band-Aids?
No.
Oh, okay.
Do you want a napkin?
Sure.
Here's a napkin.
Because I'm bleeding profusely.
What am I going to do with him?
I ripped a wart off the bottom of my foot right now. You know, like the kind that you have to have dermatologically removed by a doctor? I removed it with a pin.
Like, what am I supposed to do with this wonderfully thing?
Jim, how much for feet pics? Free.
Oh my
$100. You're making it worse, mom voice.
Franco's day.
Hey, I'm a successful surgeon. I'm a successful dermatological surgeon.
Oh my God.
Jordan in Middle East, a country from Asia. I know. You aren't traveling anywhere in especially future, are you? Yeah. In an apocalyptic future. What? I don't think we're in the apocalyptic future, are we, Kate?
Oh. Make sure you
Stop looking at it.
Okay. So anyway, yeah. So we just kind of drove a lot today.
That's pretty much all we did was drive.
Yeah.
I drove like 18 hours today.
Crazy.
On zero sleep, mind you.
Jimmy would be the first to go, and it's zombie apocalypse. No, he would not. Benny, you're gonna go one time out for that.
Who said that? Oh, leave him go. Oh, okay, never mind. Bye-bye, Benny.
Let's see. Brett, how you guys doing? We're pretty good.
Why is this bleeding so much? Okay. We're gonna let it go. What's your favorite driving snack? Who's driving the vehicle right now? My mom. You should rub his feet, Kate. LOL. How are you guys doing? Good, Brett. Good to see you, bro. Chips, blah blah says. What's your favorite driving snack food? Fritos. I love Fritos.
He does like Fritos. I don't know about me. I like
I'm not going to bed tonight.
I know. I like ice cream, but I know I shouldn't have it too often. So I try to be good. Just keep applying pressure.
Okay. I want my money back. You said you use it to help me. Huh? Just block them. Liars! You give me no money. And your name is blah blah. Are you in your house with a green screen behind you? Yes.
So funny.
You caught me. This is actually just a fake armchair. Didn't you Sean put in I Love in America? Okay. I purchased the book. Thank you, Brett. Looks like a good sunset behind you guys. This is gorgeous, Mikey. It was gorgeous. The armchair can't be real. Okay. I figured Kate would say veggies or something similar, says April. What did you say, chips?
I said ice cream.
Oh, ice cream.
I don't have ice
Sunset
cream.
looks beautiful. Yeah, it was a beautiful sunset tonight. If it weren't so cold, I would have gotten out of the car and taken a picture, but I'm just okay being lukewarm. I miss California weather, but I don't miss California prices.
Yeah, last night.
It stopped. We're good.
Can I tell them about how I messed up last night?
How much do you get, or does Amazon take half? How much do you get, or does Amazon take half for the book?
Oh, I get 70% royalties.
What? What? Said.
Oh, good.
Oh yeah. Go ahead. Why is that?
I don't know.
Sure.
Okay, so I don't know.
She asked some weird questions, man.
So it was actually kind of funny because it turned out to be perfectly fine, but in any other situation, it probably wouldn't have been great. But last night, we were driving, and then we stopped to get Jim a 5-hour energy, and then what is it?
I'm just checking the gas.
Okay. Sorry if that's private. You're good. And so we stopped. Do you think Jeff Bezos? What?
Keep going.
Okay. Anyway, so we went to get Jim a 5-hour energy, and Jim wanted me to come in to pick out a snack, and then I went through and I was like, no, I don't actually need a snack. But when I left the car, I locked the door, but I didn't have the key.
So there's a key in my pocket at all times from now on.
So, luckily we didn't have to call AAA or anybody because there was security at the whatchamacallit?
The gas station.
At the gas station, and so they came and they helped get us back into our car. But yeah, so I don't know why I felt like sharing that, but I did anyway.
We appreciate all 110 of you for being here.
Bye.
We appreciate you. Thank you for being a part of our community. If you haven't said hello yet, please do speak up. We appreciate everybody letting us know they're here. If you don't feel speaking in your real name, go into YouTube. You can actually go into YouTube desktop and change your username. You can actually go on the YouTube app, go to my channel, and you can change your username. Myra Juarez, welcome on. You can change your username. Make a fake name. Make a fake name and come on here and say hello. People were talking about that with Super Chat too. They're like, I don't want to give Super Chat my real name. I'm like, then make a fake name. Done. Happy Sunday. God always looks out for his children. Always, April Michelle. Always. Always. You want to get me two of those gummies.
Oh,
Follow?
yeah.
Okay.
I know.
Thank you. I'm gonna try some sequels on me gummies, see if I can get to sleep tonight. Because not sleeping 2 nights in a row is not a good choice.
Probably not. Where?
I mean, can I stomach it? Yeah. I could go like 6 days no sleep. But is it a good idea? Nah.
I just had to you were
I'm so tired of us. Oh, yo, get YouTube Premium. Yes, he does, April. Amen. Fig Jam, welcome on. How are you? Hello there. What's up, Jace? JCV? What's up?
Hi.
I'm Jim.
I'm Kate. Sorry. There you go.
Thank you. Thank you, April. I think you should try to get some sleep. Yeah. Change my name. Ah, I love it. #social says Brett. Subscribe and share, spread positivity, says Nightbot. Instagram, Jim and Shiroga. These little gummies are going to put me to sleep.
Yeah.
Hopefully. Where did you buy food?
I know.
Everyone follow Jim and Shiroga. I will follow you back. Brett. Do I not follow everybody back? How many did you just eat? 2, Lucas. That stuff is potent. Yes, Lucas Duncanson. Not as potent as I would like it to be. Yep, he does, says Brett. I follow everybody back. Follow me back. Thank you, JCB. I do follow you back if you follow me on Instagram. Just because I'm only following a couple thousand people doesn't mean I don't follow everybody that follows me. It's just kind of a complicated thing where, like, it's complicated. After taking melatonin, you should rest, because if not, it can have the opposite effect. Okay, we're going to bed now. Kate, do you read a daily devotional every day?
No.
Gotta get you those good gummies. You need to get some rest. Your body needs it. Did you get the thing with followers figured out? No, people keep buying me followers, and I don't know how to stop it. And they're gonna buy me likes too if I post my photos, and I don't know what to do. I wanted to go on a week's miniature trip end of March. I will next March. Okay. On Instagram, yeah, that's the current situation. Instagram hasn't kicked me off, but People keep buying me followers and likes, and it's really annoying. Because then I don't... Here's the thing. I can't actually measure my analytics if I don't know who's actually liking my stuff. It's really difficult. So, I have no way to even get a pulse on my community. That's the worst part. Forget how it looks. It looks pretty good. It looks pretty darn good. I got 38,000 followers. And they are active people. That's the weird part. Like, they're legitimate. I'm getting legitimate engagement, but it's just frustrating. Did you get the Insights app for Instagram? No. Insights app? Maybe next year you two can go with me. That'd be cool, Chatty Cat. Never know. All right, everybody. But on that note, I just heard that if I take melatonin and I don't go to bed, that it could be opposite effect. I just took melatonin, so we're going to bed. Good night, everybody. Thank you for stopping in. We appreciate you. Thank you so much for listening to Kate. Hi, Jim. Hi, Kate. How y'all doing? Hi, Gertie. We're going to bed, Gertie. We're going to bed. Night, Josh. Night, Chatty Cat. Guys and girls, if you contribute financially on YouTube Super Chat, please message me personally, either on Instagram, text me, whatever. Reach out to me. Let me know if you've ever contributed on YouTube Super Chat. Thank you. Yeah, it's an app that lets you see who's doing what on your Instagram. All right, night, Robin Fraley, Stephen Hartford, good night. Good night, Ellie Baker, Lucas. This is cool. Good night. All right, good night, Lucas. Thanks for stopping in. Don't forget to subscribe.